Greetings everyone, this is Collectibles Euphoria with a review of the Snow White and the Witch doll set from the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection with a global limited edition size of 6,000. This set was the first set released in line with Disney's Heroes and Villains series from the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection line. This doll set was inspired by the Disney's classic 1937 movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Reimagined in exquisite detail, these limited edition dolls were brought to life to capture the essence of their fairy tale characters, creating a one-of-a-kind set that will be a treasured keepsake of collectors and Disney fans for years to come. Stay tuned! Packaging follows the standard slipcover or dust cover for the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection, with its overall design having the similar faded painted design of gradient hues of red and pink and filigree patterns all throughout the cover, together with its beautiful artwork. The upper section bears the beautiful logo of the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection and is framed by gold filigree patterns, with the gold borders and filigree design continued on the entire borders, framing each sides of the cover. It has the glossy printed images of Snow White and the Old Witch handing over a poisonous red apple to Snow White. Each side of the front cover has their names on the upper section and also indicates that this is a Disney Store exclusive. One side of the cover has a glossy, blown-up image of Snow White holding the poisonous red apple, while the other side has the Old Witch magnified image with an expression of wicked anticipation and pure evil emanating from her face. Staying true to Disney's tradition, the back shows the synopsis of the dolls as well as some description and magnified images of some details of Snow White and the Old Witch's outfit. This set retailed at $129.95 US dollars and $139.95 Canadian dollars. This doll set, including the keepsake case, stands at about 15 inches in length and the dolls at 11 to 11.5 inches in height. Slipping up the cover reveals the dolls of Snow White and the Old Witch encased in a hard acrylic keepsake display case protecting the dolls. At the base, Snow White and the Witch's name are written in a golden plate. The bottom of the display case also has golden metallic, intricate engraved filigree patterns surrounding it, which is standard in all sets of Disney Fairytale Designer Collection. The back shows the same design found in the front cover of the slipcover, and right below it is the location of the Certificate of Authenticity, and my copy is 3,294 out of 6,000 released worldwide. Flipping the certificate reveals its French translation, which can only be seen if you remove the protective keepsake case. For review purposes, I will remove the display case to avoid glare and to better appreciate each exquisite details incorporated in each dolls vividly. This is purely optional. A lot of collectors prefer their dolls to remain inside the box or never open the display case. Some of them remove the case just to get a more detailed look and feel of the dolls and fabrics, and some collectors completely remove them out of the packaging. Opening the display case would not alter the doll in any way as long as you are careful in removing it from the case if you wanted to keep it in mint condition. Just bear in mind that these are highly detailed collector heirloom dolls, so if you have plans of probably reselling it or trading it for other dolls in the future, then I strongly advise you against removing it completely out of its original packaging, since it loses its market value once deboxed. It is your own money and your own doll, so you can do whatever you may please with it. Just a small piece of advice for collectors who are in between keeping it inside the box or removing it completely outside of the packaging. I don't plan on selling my dolls, but as a collector, I love to keep them in their market value, so I prefer to keep it inside its packaging, and I will be putting the case back afterwards for safekeeping. The fairest of them all is enchanting as can be in her exquisite floral ensemble. Her facial expression is priceless, and she has one of the prettiest painted details created for Snow White designer doll, putting her predecessors to shame. Her face emanates a sweet, innocent look, perfectly capturing her movie counterpart on a highly detailed level. She has beautifully painted black eyebrows, arched slightly downwards, creating her innocent look. She has big doe brown eyes, golden shimmery eyeshadow applied with a smoky eye effect, beautifully painted black eyeliner and eyelashes with long, thick, rooted eyelashes, adding more drama. She has her iconic button nose. She has pink blush on her cheeks and has a berry red glossy lipstick with her teeth showing an innocent smile, and the overall makeup is absolutely stunning, capturing her ethereal beauty. As of now, Disney still hasn't captured Snow White's correct skin tone, since her skin is not as white as snow as described in the film. Her hair is black as ebony, is center-parted, and is styled in old Hollywood curls kept in a bob, a little longer than her movie counterpart, with this version being more desirable, which provides a beautiful frame on her small pretty face. The hair is stiff to touch due to the gel or spray, which helps hold her beautiful locks in place. She has her signature red headband with a bow on the top. As for her outfit, she wears her signature court dress, which is a two-piece outfit of beautiful floral ensemble. She has a high white collar, which frames her pretty face, puffy sleeves, which have the same color as her bodice, as opposed to the lighter shade of blue seen in the film. The sleeves has a teardrop design of red embroidery throughout the entire sleeves and has added ruffles on the edge of the sleeves separated by a golden string, creating the ruffle design. The midnight blue bodice is made of shantung fabric and has dainty embroidered rose detailing and golden thread swirls faceted with golden gem accents. She has a tight-fitting bodice with the lower part of the bodice cut into a middle flap and has pointed bodice design. The Dirndl skirt is made of two fabrics, with the outer layer made of golden yellow polysatin and the inner layer being a nylon fabric. The entire skirt has printed rose and vine patterns with random rose embroidery using red and gold threads and sporadic golden gem accents throughout the entire skirt. One detail I wish was added in here is her white petticoat with scalloped lace details on the edge, which is seen in the film and will definitely add more fine detailing on her skirt. She has a deep rich rose colored long cape, which is made of velvet fabric on the outer layer and a silk fabric on the inner layer. The cape is non-removable and is sewn into the high white color. She was also given a golden yellow ballet flats, which is a letdown for her overall outfit, and I for one would have preferred if Disney had stuck with their original concept seen in the slipcover, where she was given her heeled shoes with bow details on it, which is actually an accurate film detail. Onto the old witch or the old hag. Her facial sculpted details are amazingly detailed, capturing her exact likeness as seen in the film when the evil queen transformed herself into a creepy, ugly old peddler. She has a high forehead, painted high arched thick eyebrows, big scary eyes with wider portion of the sclera, which is the white portion of the eye, versus the green cornea of her eyes. She has a deep eye socket with dark eye bags. Her nose is long and crooked with a large wart on her nose, features usually seen on witches, and she has a big evil grin with a one visible tooth on her bottom jaw. She has wrinkly skin with a pointed chin. Overall, the sculpted details are top-notch, and Disney has captured her evil, creepy look perfectly well. She has long white hair with uneven trims, which is tied in a white thread and is stiff to touch due to the gel or spray to keep it in shape. She has hunched back, with hands that are gnarled, and with pointed fingernails. She dons a midnight black cowled robe with a black mesh overlay, which is a really nice take to the simple hooded robe seen in the film. The hood itself has a red wine colored trim with embroidered swirls motif of black threads, which is not seen in the film, but I do love the fact that Disney updated her look instead of just giving her a plain black cowled robe. Another detail added that I love is the addition of a wine-colored shawl with rose detailing, and the fabric used is a faux suede fabric or ultra suede with a black rose and vine detailing texture, which is also made of faux suede-like material, might be velvet or velveteen, and the pattern is not embroidered nor printed, but instead felt like embossed to the shawl itself, which is amazing. It also has fringes on the edge. She has a bell sleeves with the same trims and detailing continued from the hood towards the trims of the sleeves. The inner layer of her sleeves have the same red silk fabric used in Snow White's cape. She has excessively long, pointed ankle boots with textured sculpted details on it and has a vertical slit on the back to help don the shoes on and off. The set comes with the old witch's basket filled with green apples, and just like in the film, she conjures a poison apple capable of causing the sleeping death, which is contained in the red apple she is handing over to Snow White. The apple is removable with a hole to insert the clear elastic, then secured onto the old hag's hand. The woven basket is highly detailed with the green apples molded as one piece inside the basket. The cardboard backdrop also has the same gradient red and pink color schemes as seen in the slipcover artwork. Also included in the set is a special Disney Fairytale Designer Collection gift bag, which has all the artwork of all the sets to be released, from Ariel and Ursula, Rapunzel and Mother Gothel, Peter Pan and Captain Hook, Snow White and the Witch, which is this set, and Elsa and Hans. The Snow White and the Witch Designer Fairytale Collection doll has exemplary shown great craftsmanship, owing it to the superb details and paintwork executed in both dolls. Snow White's face is a breath of fresh air. The paintwork and sculpted details of the dolls offers a true virtual treat. The nostalgia factor is the best feature of this set, which makes it highly desirable in the world of limited edition doll collection. Both of the dolls have aesthetically pleasing sculpt, and I couldn't expect less from what this doll set has to offer in terms of its exquisite details. The dolls are fully articulated and is ideal for out-of-box collectors who wanted to project the dolls in different poses. I highly recommend this doll set to all Snow White and Seven Dwarfs fans, Disney enthusiasts, and doll collectors, as it is one of the best in line among the designer Fairytale collection. Please watch out for my next video review of Peter Pan and Captain Hook, since I was able to secure an order and I'm just waiting for it to be shipped. Have a magical day. Bye!